Allow me. Have a loving attitude. Have an attitude and be loving. If you have not, it takes a while for your reputation to change for the better. Here are positive attributes to have. It takes attitude. You cannot be all these things all the time. I recommend trying to be certain ways for appropriate situations. Provide and prosper. Be ambitious. Be attainable. Be attentive, observant, and a listener. Be well-rounded, willing to try new things, and have potential. Be adaptable, amorous, empathetic, supportive, affectionate, sensible, appropriate, acknowledging, responsive, nice, and kind-hearted. Be reachable, self-conscious, reassuring, uplifting, truthful, directing and comforting in your conversations, tactful, elevated, engaging, a visionary. Be rewarding, insightful, altruistic, nurturing, desirable, optimistic, ethical, compromising, agreeable, hopeful, decisive, resilient, effective, acclaimed, delightful, surprising, creditworthy, pleasurable, appeasing, confident, and expressive. Be devout, a believer in love, unwavering about love. Be charismatic, righteous, faithful, protective, positive, sharing, merciful, graceful, benevolent, and forgiving. Be accepting, extravagant, comfortable, different, confidential, open, fair, generous, visible, advantageous, guilt-free, balanced, reassuring, polite, fearless, sympathetic, insightful, enchanting, dedicated, uplifting, and joyful. This will help you be healthy and happy. Be tolerant, connected, acceptive, amicable, cheerful, intellectual, refined, restrained, solid, multicultural, artistic, authentic, genuine, helpful, dependable, artistic, authentic, and entertaining. Be humorous at your own expense most of all. Remember to be adaptable. Be a confidant and consult and mentor. When at work and in public, be harmonious and united and keep it tranquil. Be an independent person. Do not idolize. Be trustworthy and considerate and honest. Be receptive. It is another positive attribute to have and be. Be open-minded. Be cooperative. Be respectable, motivational, and encouraging, and treat people equally. It is beneficial. Beneficial is another way to be. Be self-disciplined. Be mindful, courageous, noteworthy, sharing, passionate, meek, humble, demanding, assertive, and a leader and obedient at it, even if you are governed by the market. At times you will have to be intuitive and try to remain consistent. Be studious, empowering, compassionate, enthusiastic, understanding, and inspirational. Be impressive at it. Be transformative. Be important, special, polite, courteous, and have efficacy. Be a hard worker. Be reflective and proud. Be a trooper, patriotic, subservient, deliberate, concentrated, creative, prepared, significant, dedicated, knowledgeable, thoughtful, surprising, clean, sharp-dressed, powerful, altruistic, manly, healthy, strong, distinguished, imaginative, sober, helpful, personable, respectful, watchful, responsive, appropriate, courteous, scrupulous, giving, trusting, confiding, goal-oriented, quick, sporty, objective, outspoken, broad-minded, collaborative, diligent, effective, transparent, methodical, proactive, evolving, perceptive, ingenious, reversed, concerned, persuasive, principled, virtuous, upstanding, realistic, fearless, concise, organized, serious, loud and clear. Be nostalgic, acknowledging, debonair, efficient, loyal, positive, innovative, uplifting, resilient, zealous, deserving, analytical, patient, productive, innovative, imaginative, consistent, obedient, flexible, competitive, determined, and focus. Be observative, unwavering, purposeful, responsive, committed, compromising, appreciative, efficient, relative, smart, wise, discerning, industrious, determined, consistent, astute, practical, sensible, a consolidator, listener, straightforward, optimistic, dependable, creditworthy, special, expectatious, dignified, and you will be exalted,